Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here, 3:41 a.m. Sunday, July 20th, 2014. Just did the base upgrades here with the non-blind playthrough Washbuckler from the X-Bone starter pack. Taking him through just because I want to ensure that I get Dark Washbuckler with the best top and bottom combination, at least in my opinion, that I possibly can. What I think I am going to do is take this guy down Cutlass Captain. Initially, I thought I would give that to my playthrough Washbuckler because I'm kind of a fan of the, not necessarily armor, but almost like a temporary armor aspect. But when I went in and actually did the test run to kind of see how much damage the piranhas did in dangerous waters, which turned out to be 6 to 9. 12, I counted like what I think was like 12 to 15 times. Usually it was around 12, sometimes I think I had 14, a couple times 15. Sometimes it never got to that because it killed the enemies prior. But it is a pretty feisty little upgrade there. And I like the fact that it traps the enemies. That's kind of unique. I think Cutlass Captain might appeal to me more in concept. But for this guy here, I'm going to do... gonna save Bubble Buccaneer for the playthrough guy, and then take this one down Cutlass Captain, and kind of see how the two compare. It's gonna be a tough call up here, so I think that's what I said at the start of the video, was it not? I'm really tired, but like I said, bottom line, I want Dark Washbuckler to have the best path. That's why I'm not doing Washbuckler now and then Dark with the other. I want to get him the best combination, and both of these top paths interest me very greatly. But again, because of the fact Cutlass Captain appeals to me a little bit more, I would ordinarily do that, but the Dangerous Waters attack I really liked, so I'm going to give that to my playthrough guy. Take Cutlass Captain with this Washbuckler, and then depending on how those pan out, Dark Washbuckler will get the other. So Cutlass Captain's what we're going to take. Become a Swashbuckler to increase melee and defensive capabilities. If you don't know which path to take the link at the top of the video description box. It'll take you to my post dedicated to Washbuckler and Dark Washbuckler, and Color Shift or any other variation of Washbuckler you may have. And you'll basically get to see damage numbers. You'll see videos for each and every upgrade path, and it should help you out greatly. That said, the attack is called Parley Popper, and very interesting here. The game obviously says Parley Popper, and if you look in the strategy guide, which I have the collector's edition, they call it Parley Pooper. P-O-O-P in the strategy guide and P-O-P-P in the game. So interesting discrepancy there. Not that it matters any, but it is what it is. $9.60 is the price. This is what sounds cool to me. Popping bubbles with sword attacks will create a bubble shield that reduces damage and explodes when attacked. Which, theoretically, anytime you get attacked and it reduces damage, it's also going to explode. So I may have to monitor this in an arena challenge. But, I guess basically what it means, if say a Greeble was hitting us with their sword and it does 40 damage, if we put him in a bubble with Dangerous Waters, hit him with our sword, primary attack, we would get a bubble around us, and then when the Greeble hits us, it might do 20 damage instead of 40, and then, in addition to whatever we're going to react with, the shield automatically blows up and deals damage to him. So that's the best way to describe it. Let's go ahead and grab it. And interestingly enough, we can get all of these, which will be really cool. Alright, the next one down, Cutlass Captain, is First Mate Cutlass for $12.80. Sword attacks do even more damage, and they're already doing a lot. Keep that in mind. Most trusty First Mate a pirate could have. We can get this because I can still execute Blade Sail. I'm pretty sure it's like a 1-second charge on that. So, On Stormy Seas is his soul gem for the top end. Kind of reminds me of Call of the Narwhal with Chill when that giant whale slides across screen. And interestingly, Legendary Chill, the whale is color coordinated. You don't see that often with the legendaries. But hold Y, assumingly longer than the 1 to 2 second range, to charge Blade Sail even further. Release to summon a watery pirate ship that rams into enemies. So same concept. I don't know if it's going to go across the entire screen or home in on someone or what, but we will find out. It looks like his sword changed appearances as well. I should have been paying closer attention to that. It looks way cooler now, in my opinion. So those of you that prefer aesthetic things, keep that in mind. I really like what they've done with it there. Assuming it has changed, I think it did. It now matches like that aquamarine color. I think it was silver when we started, so that probably tied in with first mate Cutlass, I would assume. But can we showcase this with a sheep? I don't know. No, it's not here. That's so I can't show you Parley Pooper or Parley Popper, whichever it may actually be. First mate Cutlass though, sword attacks do even more damage, so let me slide down to that one. Blade Sail actually took Sword Slash from 34.51 to 40 to 60, so let's just tap Y. 48.72, that worked out perfectly. The number of times that you will have a primary followed by a critical is just you know, odds are stacked against you there. So 48 to 72 standard. And then on the dash, what are we going to do? I can only hold this for about, I'll release right as soon as it's charged, basically. We were doing 90 to 135, 115. That's pretty salty increase there. And that will be our standard number. So it's plus 25 there. And let's just go ahead and do the math and assume we've never seen a critical in the game. Half of 115, that's a strange number. 57.5, I believe. 58 would be 116. So 57 would be 114. So 57.5, which will be 58, would mean we would be sitting at 173. If you ever see a critical number. With first mate Cutlass, it has changed Blade Sail. The dash attack, 90, 135, will become 115, 173. And that's basically, I mean, one Mississippi. It's charged up before I can say two, you know, so that's kind of a nice deal. And insanely high damage. That totally makes up for this attack being a little slow. Now we've got the Soul Gem to check out, and will it work here? Probably. We're probably going to go into an arena challenge regardless, so let's go ahead. It must do something different. One Mississippi, you can see the glow. Okay, he brings it over his head. 150. Alright, that was really cool. Let's come over here and try to line up these three dummies. Can we move? Yes, you can. So that's very, very much positive. Hopefully this is lined up well. Got 150 on two of them. So not the greatest range. Yeah, it's actually not very far it travels at all. That said, when you do 150 damage, it doesn't really matter. 225. Got the critical there. Now the thing is that impacted by first mate Cutlass? Is it considered a sword attack and it's changed it? I wouldn't think so, but it is a possibility. The way we will find out is on the playthrough Washbuckler. We'll take Bubble Buccaneer, and then we'll be able to compare, and if Stormy Seas is doing, you know, 120 to 180 or something, then we will know, okay, that actually Cutlass Captain's upgrade pass impact your Soul Gem as well. So now the charge time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Basically 3 seconds, I'm going to call that. So 3 second charge time. Now, I know we don't have a lot of time invested in this. I'm not going to make you watch the entire arena challenge, but we have to check out what the bubble shield does. So level select, solo, hungry gobblepods, that's where we're at. And main thing here, the primary and really the only objective is to come in and see what Parley Popper or Parley Pooper is actually going to do. And I don't know which one is correct. I would assume that the game would be spell checked better, so I'll say Parley Popper. It makes more sense, but Pooper ties in with the party pun, part of the parley, which that's a lot of consonants there. Use of the P at the start of every word. I think, no, the bubble's gonna kill the Steve Chompies, isn't it? And it has the piranhas in it anyway. I mean, we'll just eradicate these guys.
Power blast.
Would have been nice to have him level up at the end of the last one. I'll just kind of highlight, that's his primary attack. Let's have some Soul Gem fun. Okay, that's hilarious. Anyway, let me get rid of the Chompies and just keep the Greebles if that's at all possible. Not worried at all about taking damage. Now it's time to research. X button. Okay, so what are you going to hit me for? Dadgum, I don't know, because they hit me at the same time. Okay, I'm going to hit this guy. I've got my shield. You, sir, come and hit me. I don't know, the numbers are popping up too fast. Let me try to eliminate these guys and just have one. Maybe that's the best way to do this.
Only a few enemies left.
Oh, jeez. You, sir, are the chosen. Oh no. Your timing is impeccable, fool. Anyway, I mean, check out that. That shows you the dangerous waters aspect. It just eradicates that guy. He had taken nothing. So now I've got to kill these goofballs. Leave Mr. Greeble. The good news is this is on easy, so they're like a one-hit KO right now. Plus that sword looks epic. Okay, finally, it's just the two of us. I don't know. It's happening. You can just hit that guy. It's super easy. With the bubble trap and that happens. I don't know. I may have to do this somewhere else. I don't want to sit here the entire time and wonder about this.
No time to rest.
And you know, the Chompies are worthless to me because they all die instantly. So let's just have some Soul Gem fun again since I'm wasting your time. Let's see if he can shoot through that wall. This way. The answer was yes. You friends. Alright, so, God, his swords are just ridiculous. Okay, so he's too big. Okay, so I'm in a bubble. Let me get rid of this goofball. I wonder how long the shield will last on his own. Let's go at not that long, and I was gonna let him shoot us. Interesting also that the spell punks don't. Anyway, let me shoot him. And now I want to get shot. 7. And let me get shot again. How did you guys out of my way? So I took 7 damage with the shield, and now I need to see what kind of damage it will take without the shield. So shoot me, sir. Wait, I couldn't tell. 12. So that's odd incidents. Okay, so there's my bubble. Let's make sure it's 7 again. And shoot me, you know. Okay, now what I want to do, shoot that guy, get my shield, and now I want to be shot and then to blow up right here. Shoot me, please. 42, I think? Let me shoot me. Oh, dadgum, that's too far. Well, they're right beside each other. Let me try to hit the guy that's shooting closest. Ah, the bubble killed him instantly.
Bonus stage.
Well, gee.
Stop the food thief before he escapes.
Alright, we'll leave that stuff there.
Final stage.
So many questions. Now, they don't even count for dangerous waters. I mean, they're like a one-hit kill. So. Which, again, I mean, his sword attack is slow, but it does some incredible quantitative damage. So, shoot him, get my shield. Now, I want it to blow up. Is it 40s and 42s? I don't know. Alright, let me set it up. Got a shield. I I want you, sir, to hit me. 40, it's like registering damage for everything. It's like crowding out.
So many enemies.
So let me try to get the air guys to attack directly. I want to leave only that green. Let's proceed. Oh no, I didn't mean to kill them.
Hang in there, it's almost over.
Get ink attacks. Go through the wall, but they don't go through. This is the end, too. And these guys, I don't think I can get to both of them. Yeah, I don't have the shield, so.
Congratulations.
And I didn't get the food either, and we probably could have gotten the full health. Anyway, that is going to be ridiculous to document. The Soul Gem, you got to see everything pretty much, including Dangerous Waters, which I wanted to show you. So I don't know. I guess on Parley Popper or Parley Pooper, it's reduces damage with bubble shield, explodes with 40 plus, I guess is what I'll put. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to you. That's just like ridiculously difficult to document. Maybe I'll come in and like set it to nightmare mode, and then I can maybe like size up, 2 enemies. One to shoot with Dangerous Waters and hit with a sword, and then get the actual shield, and then find out what the damage does, which all I know this time is it went from 12 down to 7. And then it looked to me like when we were blowing up we were doing 40. Maybe when I edit this video I'll see some numbers. I hate having long videos for 2 upgrades, but I'm trying to document it, and this one's really hard, but you get the feel for what it'll do. Obviously that will be more significant on like a tougher difficulty setting, and I can honestly say first mate Cutlass makes a very big difference. When I just went through there with the base upgrades, he breezed through it, but he goes even quicker now. Primarily we saw a lot of 72s, that critical hit number, so pretty cool. Now the only question is, how does it compare to Bubble Buccaneer? We'll find that out soon, but I'm going to leave this guy on, probably come in, take Tentacoolist or Ink Artist. Won't tell you which one, you'll have to find out. Way you can see all of them is to take the link at the top of the video description box. You'll see the base upgrades, you'll see the 2 top and 2 bottom pass, you'll see my spreadsheet with damage numbers for each and every upgrade. If you like what I'm doing, hit that button. Make sure you are subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here next